live on YouTube, and that's going to be brought to you by, help me out there, Mr. Gotham, along with Shatterbone Game Hosting. All-Star Racing Giveaway on YouTube. Check them out. Sorry guys, it's going to be on Duel for Cash on YouTube, so just go ahead and search in there. You'll be able to find it straight away, not a problem. Formula Crowd is having connecting issues over there on the East Coast, so let me shoot him another invite to get him in here. Not a problem. Shoot me an invite on the messenger. So we'll figure it out. I don't think you'll have a problem. I just did a shout out to one of our co-commentators, Formula Crowd. There he is, getting back in here. Modern.
Yep, we'll go live here in 5 seconds.
So I just need a invite to the. There it is. Thank you, Mr. Gotham. I appreciate it. Big D, you get that? If not,
I did.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you tuning in here to Shatterbone Game Hosting, along with D4C, Duel for Cash, here at Kansas City. Stay tuned. We're going to have some great epic race going on here, along with my co-commentator, Formula Crowd, and Bigger D. It's always a
live at the Kansas Super Speedway. We've got flag-to-flag coverage of the D4C All-Star Racing Giveaway Xfinity Series. Hi, folks. I'm Formula Crowd, not alongside here with our co-commentators. It's the Big D and Cyborg, and this is going to be another fantastic Xfinity Series race. 200 laps here at the Kansas Speedway. And I tell you what, we've had some exciting racing happening over the past few weeks in this preseason Winter Series, and just another fantastic race coming. I got to tell you, we've been all over the place for this particular series. We've had some short tracks, some intermediate tracks, and some restrictor plate races. And now we're at one of these cookie cutter, so to speak, 1.5-mile raceways. And Cyborg, what is your expectation for today's race? What do you think will fold out?
Well, you know, I'm going to go for the one and only, your owner and founder of D4C. I'm going to go for Mr. Gotham for the win tonight. He's definitely a smooth driver. He's been, I've been watching him here for a few weeks now, and he's definitely been making a very good positive progression through the thing there. He is actually starting third here tonight, Formula Crowd. So my bet is for Mr. D4C Gotham here tonight to get the victory there in P1 position there.
And Big D, it's always a pleasure to have you up in the booth with us today as these drivers are making their pace laps. What is your expectation for today's race? What do you foresee happening?
Well, I think that I foresee like a really clean race there towards the end. There's going to be a lot of mixing them up. For the winner of today's race, I'm going to go with the long shot here. Well, I don't know how much long shot, but he didn't qualify very well. He's starting in 20th position, and that's D4C Ford for the win today.
And the green flag is out, and we're underway here at Kansas. As they go into turn number 1, it's Heated Snowman taking an early lead. There's already contact in the back.
Yeah, we got a little bit of trouble going on there. I'm not sure that's going to bring a caution out. Your one car is out in front in the backstretch there, Formula. So I don't think that's going to bring out a caution there. I think it takes a couple cars that's bringing it around. So I'm sure that's going to make these drivers very happy. Welcome, viewers. Appreciate you checking us out here at Kansas City. Brought to you by Kansas City Motor Speedway. Brought to you by D4C. Appreciate you tuning in with my co-commentators, Formula Crowd and Bigger D. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the 88 of D4C Gotham. He started third. He's already up to second, setting his sights on the number 1 of Heated Snowman. I apologize. Cosmic is in the 88. Actually, it's normally
Cosmic's
I see,
diving down.
Got him.
Cosmic's diving down on the inside there on the number 1 car there, Formula. He's going to be able to tuck back down on the number 1 car. So
making a move.
Going down the apron here. These guys are definitely looking aggressive here this evening.
And I got to tell you, I was running a few laps with some of these drivers earlier today, and it really seems like the high line is the preferred groove once you get off the straightaway on the restart. You really get a huge run. Oh, contact! There's a car that.
Yeah, we got trouble.
Number 1, and he
we got trouble.
in that as well.
Yeah,
We're still green for the moment, and they're more and more reckoning further back
caution
through the field.
is out. No, we're not. No caution's out. I'm sorry, viewers.
And caution is finally out.
Caution is out. Yep, caution is out. Stage 1, 42 laps to go. So let these guys gather up here. We got some action going on here. We'll get together here with commentators. We get a little excited here, viewers. So we'll just bear with us a little bit.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Over
the
to you,
number 1 of
Formula.
Heated Snowman went up in the wall and made some contact, and everybody was trying to avoid him. And Heated got into a few drivers farther back through the field and just kind of caused a chain reaction there.
Unfortunately, my telemetry is messing up here, so.
And the green flag is back out. It's the number 3 of D4C JR Horn, I believe, leading him off into turn number 1. We've got some different paint schemes today. And actually, that's the number 7 of Caden Clipper. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm having a little issues going on with my telemetry here, Formula and Big D. Hopefully it'll work for me where I can be able to give you a lap count here. But thank God to D4C got him, giving us the in-car commentating to let us know what's going on here. Appreciate
and Heated
him.
Snowman, although he got caught up in that wreck, he still started on the outside, I believe. And he's looking to the inside, trying to take the position. And he's contact in the back. Multiple cars going around.
Yeah, we got trouble.
22 of Sammy's son, and caution is back out.
Yeah.
Definitely some contact farther back through the field.
Yeah.
See the number 60 of Mad Brownie is right there along with Heated Snowman in your top 3.
So we're on caution 2, viewers. Caution 2 here at Kansas City.
And I've been told that we've got some car changes today. It's the number 60 is James Kamal instead. So some replacement drivers. So our usual lineup's a little bit off.
All right. So we're going to go back to green here at Kansas City here. 7 car down the inside, 60 on the outside in P2, 1 in the inside. Hopefully these guys get settled up here, Formula and Big D, and get some green flag runs going in here with
there's
2
a car
cars
on the
down
apron
here. Yeah, wow,
quite tell
these
who that
guys are
was,
just
but a good
definitely
save.
mixing it up here. He's going to make us commentators very hoarse here.
Big D, at this rate, he's looking pretty good for his prediction, but they seem to get a little more. Another driver.
We
It's
got
number
one through
2
the
of
infield.
Buxinator going through the infield grass. He
Oh,
saves it. He
he's
comes up
up.
the track.
Oh, we got
Couple
mayhem
cars got
going on the front
collected.
stretch.
More and more.
And that's going to bring out a caution. Caution 3 here at Kansas City, viewers. We got mayhem going on here, or in Dorothy land, as I would call it here. Appreciate you, viewer, checking us out here. I told you it's going to be some epic racing going on here. So it's definitely something you want to check out here. Appreciate you checking in there. If you got any questions and that, feel free to type it on the chat box there, and Formula Crowd and Bigger D be glad to answer your questions here. So thanks for tuning in here. We're on caution 3 over here at Kansas City for the D4C, Deal for Cash. And at this rate, Formula and Big D, we're definitely going to be hoarse by the end of this race if these gentlemen keep it up here. Getting ready to go back to green. The guys got their fuels in, and yeah.
As getting ready to back go into green, the number 2 of Munsonator looks he made contact or just got loose coming out of 4. Went all the way through the grass. You can see his tire tracks, and he came back up.
Yeah,
and I thought he was going to save it. Ended up just plowing through the wall and taking out a bunch of cars.
Well, you know, Formula, when those cars hit that grass, the tires get dirty, and pretty much they have no control. So we're back to green here.
That was a nice move by the 1 car. Got his front end right underneath the number 7 car. See if he can make it stick here.
Well, the number 1 of Heated Snowman is a very aggressive driver, and that's what gets him towards the front, day in and day out.
2 by 2 down on the apron. Yeah, they're definitely making some bold moves here. They're acting like there's 10 laps to go here, so we got a lot of laps to put in the books here. So we'll just give these guys a little bit to get comfortable here and get some laps in here, and another day in the office.
And while Caden has the lead and the number 60 of James Kamal is running second, we've also got the 19 of Sledgehammer running third on that outside groove. And the number 3 car,
Sledgehammer,
that's D4C JR Horn, right behind him.
I'm sorry for him. Sledgehammer, he's been making a debut here for D4C, and you know, we got one down on the apron down there.
Cars everywhere. I hate to cut you off there, but more cars getting elected to the 98
Caution
of Newark
is out, ladies and gentlemen. Caution 5 here at Kansas City, viewers. So we're definitely getting some drama folding out here. So it's gonna, you know, hopefully these guys can get these cars into the pits, D and Formula, and get these things tightened up or whatever they need to do to get these cars fixed up to get some green flags running here. But as I was saying, Sledgehammer, he's making his debut here with the series for D4C, and he's definitely a talented driver there, but we'll see how he's going to prevail out here. I mean, actually, to be honest with you, all these drivers got some talent there. Of course, we're a bunch of guys out there for the number 1 win, and we kind of get excited. So we're going to go back to green.
We'll see if they can keep it together for a few laps here. We've already got a driver down on the apron.
Yeah, we got a couple of 15 car, I do believe it was, in the red car. I'm not sure what number his was. I think he dived down. Yeah, it was 15 cars. I think he dived down there to stay out of trouble. So 98 or yeah. So
and it's a little bit jumbled up through the field. Some drivers stayed in, some drivers came in, or came out, I should say. There's so much action going on right now, it's hard to keep track of where everybody is. In the 42,
right,
that Zachary Jason is now in the picture.
Well, D, I think D and Formula, I think some of these guys dove in the pit to make some adjustments, some wedge adjustments, some tire adjustment to get these cars to be tightened up a little bit, because they are definitely looking loose here.
And the number 60 of James Kamal is all over the back number of that number 7 car, Caden Clipper.
3 abreast. Coming on the front stretch here.
Oh, they're looking squirrely about halfway through the field.
19's diving in and out, so here at the Xfinity.
He's looking very loose.
Oh my. These guys are going to be greater than already great. Yeah. D, these guys are definitely pushing the envelope in the early part of this race. Appreciate the next viewer checking in here. Appreciate you, new viewer. Here we are at D4C, Deal for Cash, here at Kansas City Xfinity Series. Appreciate you tuning in here along with my co-commentators, Form of the Crowd and Bigger D. Brought to you by Shutterbone Game Hosting and D4C, Deal for Cash.
And I tell you what, Cyborg, there is a train running right there. The number 7 of Caden went on the apron.
36 got it at 55.
The 19 Sledgehammer is going to take the lead down the backstretch. They're 2 by 2.
I was
And
just
they were
talking
able to
about that,
get it
go
all
guy.
straightened away without a caution. That's
Hey,
some
D, I don't know
talented
how.
driving.
I don't know how they did that without pulling out
I
a
mean, at one
caution.
point
These
they had
guys.
4 wide there.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, you have
Some
a hard
epic
time
racing
seeing 4
going on
wide
here.
at Talladega, much less Kansas.
I told you
But it
guys, I
seems-
told you viewers, there's going to be some epic racing going on here, but my God. I'm sorry, D. Go ahead, D. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're
Go
fine.
ahead, bro.
I was just saying, it's hard to get 4 wide at Talladega, much less Kansas, and they seem to make it work because come time where they need to squeeze together, they go back down to 2 wide.
Down on the apron.
Now the number 3 of D4C, J.R. Hort, is in second place. And I got to tell you, that number 7 of Caden, even though he's not in the preferred groove right now, he's hanging in there pretty strong. But the number 60
I
of
don't know how
James
he's
Paul
making
takes
it
third
work.
from him.
He's making it work. Oh my gosh. There's some magic going on here at Kansas City there for him, then Big D. I'll tell you what. On the backstretch.
It
front
seems
stretch,
like
I'm sorry, front
the bottom line is working if you can get the side draft off of them. If you just try to run it by yourself like that car right there, you're not going to get it. But if you can get up next to the outer line, you slow that outer line down enough to get your momentum to pass them.
And it looks like we have a caution. I'm not sure what happened.
Yes. Caution 5. My goodness. I don't know how these guys didn't go around, but I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but caution 5 in the books here. Wow. Yeah.
And I don't have a number for that 90 car driver. I'm not 100% sure who that is.
Got him.
And that is
Got him
D4C.
over there.
Got him. We've got some different numbers with our drivers today, so bear with us
We
as
have got him in the booth. We have got him in the booth here, and he doesn't have his audio clued in, so this is why we're getting a little inside information here. So we're getting ready to go back to green for him, then Big D. Here we go. Maybe you guys get settled up. Woo! I tell you.
And now it's the number 22 of Sammy Sun, your leaders. They are back under green.
Round line
And
with
the
the 88 car.
21, D4C Dooman, is right behind them. Zachary Jason at 42's running second for the time being.
And that inside line's looking really good right now. They just keep it simple.
Yeah, it is, D.
Definitely on the restart. I think you want to be on the inside. But as the run goes on, that outside seems to run a train.
'60s 55 cars tapped the wall a little bit there.
And they're going almost 5 wide there, about 10th place. Got
Yes,
one driver
they
up the wall.
are. Oh my. Oh, I don't know how these guys are making it stick, but they are for him, Big D. Holy Toledo.
It's like I'm
Oh, my
watching one of those
goodness.
old IROC races on steroids.
These guys
It
are
looks
definitely
like
pushing
that
the
90
envelope,
car
guys.
has figured out that middle line is the fastest line around this track right now.
Yep. Oh, contact! The number 1 Heated Snowman.
Yeah, we got trouble
Someone
in
ran
the back.
of him. More and more cars are getting around
That's
there
going
about
to bring
halfway
out
through the
caution
field.
number 6. That's going to bring out caution number 6. I guarantee you that, my friends.
And I couldn't quite tell who it was,
Oof.
but someone just ran into the back of Heated Snowman in that number 1 car, and I couldn't quite tell if he had to lift or someone just misjudged the draft there, but they were trying to get off of him, and someone ran the back of him, and chain reaction there.
Well, I'll tell you what, viewers.
Go back here to the 20 car.
You viewers definitely in treat here with this epic driving going on here. Stay tuned. And you do not want to leave this feed because there's just all kinds of drama falling out. 22 cars out in front for now. We'll see if these guys go down in for 4 fresh tires and 2 cans of Sunoco fuel. So we're getting ready to go back to green.
And it looks like your
There
leader
will be-
stayed out.
Yes, he did. I do believe you're right, Formula. Getting ready, we'll go back to green here. 36 out of 45, stage 1 to go. 9 laps to go in stage 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. So these guys are going to push it to get the stage win here. I guarantee you, Formula Crowd and Big D, they're going to push it, and we'll see what happens here, folks. Right along with the 1 car here, back in mid-pack. These guys are dicing it up there, Formula and Big D.
When I got to tell you, that 38 car is Squad Hype. He's now in 3rd place. No, he's always got a fast car, no matter where they are.
88's down on the apron, trying to make a
the
move.
Cosmic Storm.
Maybe that's why they call him the Cosmic Storm, because he's trying to build up a storm here. 88 P1, P2 22 on the backstretch here.
And their caution came back out.
Caution number 7. Looks like I am done with my predicament. I called 5 cautions here, so I am done with my predicament there. So I guess it's left over to Formula Crowd and Big D. Big D predicted 13 cautions here. Formula Crowd picked 10, I do believe. So we'll have to just check it out.
And it does look
and
like the number 88 car was able to take the lead there.
Yeah, it looks that
right
way,
along
Big D.
with the, yeah, absolutely, D. You're right on that one. Right along with Muffin. Looks like he's just kind of laying back there. So back to green, gentlemen.
But for the time being, it's technically the 22 of Sammy Sun who's still your leader, as the green flag was back out with only a few more laps to go here in stage number 1.
5 to go, gentlemen. 5 to go. Stage 1 here at Kansas City.
And contact the 42.
Oh, we got
Jason.
trouble. Oh.
And now it's the 90.
Oh, we got
him in a
trouble.
number of cars.
Oh.
Caden Crispin got Redneck Man. About half the field at this rate.
Oh, we got 90 over on his lid. 90's on his lid. I'm sure he's not happy with that there, Formula and Big D. I guarantee you that.
Well, I saw him driving to turn number 1, and there was some very aggressive bump drafting, it looked like, at least on my screen.
Oh, yeah. There was more give than take there, Formula and Big D. Welcome, viewers. Appreciate you checking us at the D4C. Dilford Cast here at the Xfinity Series here at Kansas City. Appreciate you checking us out there. Guarantee you do not want to leave this stream because the driving is getting epic here, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Big D.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective here, there is a lot of taking involved. You know, a lot of the giving part. You know, hey, let's give you no room. Yeah, that's what they're giving. But, you know, this has so far been a very, very, very interesting race. I've never seen 5 wide here at Kansas, but there's some, they seem to be making it somewhat work. I mean, we've had one really big pile up, and, you know, those leaders.
We got 2 to go.
We're going to have a dash to the finish for this stage win.
Yeah, we got 2 to go here.
So we're going to have one more lap.
Yeah, single file start here. I guess the race official. Oh.
And so whenever you hit the line is whenever you go for each driver. We've just received the report, Cyborg and Big D. So I definitely advantage the leader on this one-lap shootout. I think the 22 of Sammy Sutton is sitting really pretty right now. But, you know, you got the 38. Squad Hype is just right behind him. If he can stay in the draft.
Yeah, if I was second place car, I'd be getting my bumper up there, you know. I'd be tailgating him.
Well, 22 looks like he's got this in the bag if he races smart. 1 to go. Single file start. Here we go. Back to green, ladies and gentlemen.
And right now, a pretty decent gap between squad and our leader in the 22, Sammy Sun. But let's see if he can make any kind of move going into turn number 3. As the white flag is out.
Right along with the 3-car views.
Coming out
There
of
we go.
turn number 4. Squad's going to look to the inside, the outside. It's going to be the 22 of Sammy Sutton, your stage 1 winner here in Kansas.
Congratulations to him. P2 would be 38 car, P3 to the 3 car. So I'm sure these guys are going to dive in there, get some 4 fresh tires, a couple tanks of fuel there, and hopefully they gather it up here and get a good green flag run. I'm sure these guys want some green flag runs going on this stage 2. So hopefully they can get settled up and mind their P's and Q's and not take so much take and give a little bit of a give there, Big D in Formula.
Well, I think with the single file restarts from now on, hopefully we'll get some more green flag racing in.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
There seems to be a common theme here in the D4C All-Star Racing Giveaway Series where they get very aggressive in that first stage. But once they go single file, they seem to run a lot better. And I think it is just a byproduct.
Here we go, back to green.
A damaged model. One more lap of caution as they go single file.
Yep, absolutely. I'm sorry, viewers, but yeah. I think race director kind of clamped down these guys and said, boys, you need to settle down, single file restart. Come on, let's get some clean racing going on here. I guarantee the race director, when he clamps down, it kind of seems like these gentlemen, he gets their attention. So we'll just figure out what's going on here on the backstretch. Over to you, D.
Hi. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing just fine.
We're doing good up in the booth.
But, you know, hey, you just caught me like staring at something. That's okay. Hi. You know, I think you're right. With the single file restarts, I think this is going to fan out to be a little bit more than what that double file restart is. And I think we're going to have some really good racing in this second stage. Very little bit of cautions and more or less, let's get racing, boys.
Green.
And as we are under green is the 28 of Tar Heel in first place.
Yeah, and it looks like Tar Heel's checking out. Yeah, he's like, you know what? He's going to run the high line. I'm getting out of here, man. But that doesn't really mean much because there always could be mayhem in the back of the pack for him, that Big D. So hopefully these guys can give a little take and get some green flags run going here, so our viewers can get some good racing going on here. So the front 2 drivers drop down on the inside.
Well, we got
I gotta tell you,
third,
they're
fourth,
way
and
more
fifth
spread
that's
out.
hooked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the 20 and the 1 that is hooked up bumper to bumper, and if they keep up that, they're gonna catch those leaders.
21 down on the inside in the backstretch. Excuse me.
The 36 of Fort
Sorry about
Smitty is
that.
right there looking to pounce and take first from Tar Heel.
I tell you what, guys, these guys are up high, up low, up down. I mean, they're all over the track here. If they're not going 2 abreast, they're going 5 abreast. Kind of wonder what these guys are thinking. I mean, wow, here goes 36 down on the inside.
Yep, he's looking.
Trying to make the move.
They're
He's going to
side
make
by
a stick.
side.
He's going to make a stick, guys. Wow.
Yeah, that was
I tell
definitely
you
a
what.
power move.
We get all kinds of action going on here. So P1 is 36 cars. P2 was not able to 26 car.
The 28 of Tar Heel.
28. Well, they're going by so fast, it's so hard for me to see that. On the backstretch,
We've got in third place the 20 of D4C.
28 dives down. These guys are just dicing and dicing and dicing for him, the Big D.
Oh, and now here comes the 20. Ford looking to the inside, and he's bringing the 19 of Sledgehammer with him.
Oh, I guarantee you, Sledgehammer, he wants another win. I guarantee you that. He wants to win. He got a win on practice session here a few weeks ago, but he definitely wants to win on the official race. So I guarantee you that. So that's definitely somebody you want to keep an eyeball on their Big D and Formula.
It looks like the number 20 got loose or had some side draft. Oh, contact!
Whoa,
Oh,
we got trouble.
19
We
gets
got
into it.
trouble.
About 5th place on that. Got collected a few of them. The number 28 of
guess
Tar Heel
what?
got loose somehow.
Muffin is in the field. He's going through the pit, whatnot. So, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're in caution number 9.
Yeah, he
Well,
just
I
came
think,
up and brushed the 19 car and got him very unstable. Is what happened.
He just barely touched him, D. He just barely touched him.
It
But
was
don't take
enough
much
to get
these
him
guys
into the
upset.
wall, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
right. Welcome, viewers. Welcome to D4C Duel for Cash here at Kansas City Xfinity Series. Brought to you by Over to You Formula, because you could plug it better than I can.
Well, this is the D4C All-Star Racing Giveaway Xfinity Series, and I got to tell you, this is just such a fun league to watch here every Tuesday with you all in the booth and a whole cast of others. And it's always, you never know what to expect, but these mile-and-a-half tracks definitely cause some action. And, you know, Big D, I got to tell you, you've done some oval racing with me before, and it seems like these drivers have these cars set up so loose that any little bit of contact or any little mistake is just going to be completely exaggerated because of the way they have the cars set up. As we're going under one pace lap here.
Right, and the reason why they do that is because, I mean, like you said, I've raced with you, you want that car to start out really loose because the longer you go, the tighter it gets. So you get a 20-lap green run, stretch, your car's not that loose there towards the end of your fuel run. So they're running it really loose right now for that factor of they're thinking that they're going to fan out, and they want that car to come in the last half of the fuel tank.
So they're basically setting these cars up to be real loose, predicting they're going to have a long green lap run. Is that what you guys are saying there in the booth? Oh,
I would certainly say that. Oh, we've got one car.
Right,
It might
now
be
you-
the 28 down there on the bottom. Can't tell what happened there.
I think the officials waved off the green flag on this one. I'm not
Right,
sure.
and I'd be the one
Nope,
out
looks
there.
like the
said,
green
you know
flag
what?
we're
is
going
out.
back to green.
Oh, they are
Yep,
gone.
we're going back to green. We're back to green, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that.
I couldn't tell what happened there either. A little bit of confusion.
Yeah,
I think some of the other drivers were confused as well.
I mean, I'm a road course driver, and I set my cars up quite a bit different. So basically, in a nutshell for their viewers, these guys set these cars up to be super loose, so to speak, predicting a long green flag run, and then the cars come together. So that's basically what you and D were talking about there, Formula. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah, we
but
see
with the way-
as we're back under.
Green?
Go ahead, Big D.
Oh,
I
finished
sorry, I
the
wasn't trying to
sentence for
cut
you.
you off here.
No, you're all good. I'd be looking at the way this race is unfolding right now. That next caution, I'd be coming in and tightening that car up and try to get all the track position I can. And then if it goes long, then I would deal with the tight car in the later part of the run, is what I would do.
That makes sense. Over to you, Formula.
Well, we can see the drivers are definitely running that more high groove, at least our leaders. And I think with that kind of a weird restart we had there with the 28 of Tar Heel going through the grass, some of the drivers had backed off a little bit, and that caused them to get even more spaced out.
2x2 on the front stretch here, guys, down on the apron. One
The
car.
number 3 of JR Horns looking to the inside of Heated Snowman, that number 1, One Main Financial Chevrolet.
They're getting spread out here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm thinking we might have some green flags running here. I think race official probably assume, which isn't really, I don't like to use that word, but I think he probably clamped down on these guys and said, gentlemen, you need to settle down a little bit here. Come on, it's
And
too
we
early.
can see the Cosmic
this,
Storm
racing.
looking to the inside to take the
Yeah.
lead.
Oh, Mr. Cosmic Storm. I tell you what, that guy has got a handful of talent here, so we'll have to check these guys out here. Right along with
Got
the
it
one
for
car.
now.
Getting up in P2 position. Cosmic kind of brushes the wall of Scotch, but it didn't seem to affect him. Not sure who that is, trying to draft off. 38 car. Yeah, 38 car, kind of like got up on one car's bumper there, got him a little loose, but they're able to gather it up.
Well, they were definitely running that outside train on the 36 at Fort Smitty. There's about 4 or 5 lead cars who just were one by one right behind each other.
One car is making a move on the 88, guys. Jeez, he got a killer run. I mean, he just come up on it. I think got a big draft. No, I don't think he can. They're going to drop down on the apron here. Use all this track. Looks like he's backpedaling here, the one car. Something's going on with him.
Well, it looks like that high groove is a little bit faster, at least middle high, so to speak. And they all seem to be lined up very well in that outside groove.
Yeah, it looks like the one car is going to be left to no man's land, so to speak. And have to see what prevails out of this. Coming up to the start-finish line here.
And they are definitely looking a little squirrely, that top 3 or 4 positions.
25 to go in this segment here, gentlemen. 25 to go here at Kansas City Motor Speedway. Here brought to you by D4C, Duel for Cash. Whoa, and 38 car just shoves up to the wall there, but he's able to save it.
I thought for sure he was going to wreck there, Cyborg.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I think Carlson may have made a mistake. It's the number 3, J.R. Horn, to the outside, taking the lead. I don't know if Cosman can hang with him. He's got a fast car, but, right up against his quarter panel.
One by one. 88 and car down on the inside. I think he's going to get left at
2 got him. 2 by 2. To the inside of him.
2 by 2. 2 by 2. They're going to make it stick. They're going to make a stick. 93, 90 and 3. 90 and 3 car. 88 and 60. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, Big D. These guys, holy Jesus. Epic racing going on here, Big D, in form of the crowd. Holy cow. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with Cosmic there. Wow, he did about got caught up in a wreck with Cosmic on the backstretch, but
yeah,
he dove down the bottom when J.R. Horn went to the outside, and I think he lost all his momentum because everybody else stayed on the outside. And now it's the number 60 of James Kamal looking to the inside of J.R. Horn. As the number 90 of D4C got him, is taking the lead.
Oh, there's my race prediction. Come on. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. 22 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Big D.
I'm just memorized by they have not had a caution. I'm knock on wood. I mean, we're actually seeing some really good racing, and you know,
yes, we are.
I've been looking for that D4C Ford. I have not seen where he's been running all day. Do either one of you know where he's at right now?
I don't have a count for him at the moment. He was running up front there for quite some time,
yeah,
and I
that's
think
the
he got shuffled back
car
through the field.
I do, but I mean, this lead pack, they seem to be single file, and then they break away to see what the kind of moves they can make and what kind of draft they get, and then they go back to single.
I think they're really looking for drafting partners.
Now, one number 1 car just brushes outside wall, slows him down a little bit.
Wow, the 36.
He lost.
Fort Smitty goes on the apron. What a great job saving it by him. And the number 90 of D4C got him. All these guys started battling, and he's got a few car length gap over the number 60 of James Kamal.
Right along with the 60 car and the Ford GT. 19 to go in this segment, Big D in form of the car. 19 to go. Leaders are getting into the backstretch here. We kind of got calmed down a little bit here.
And I have to wonder, gentlemen, you know, when I was racing here earlier, it looked like your fuel run was a little over 30 laps, and I believe this stage is somewhere around 40 laps. I'm wondering if these drivers are going to have to pit before the end of this stage.
We might have some green flag pits going on here. Got him. Got him's got 9 to go from his telemetry, or in-car pit reporter.
Yes, it looks like they are going to have to pit before the end of this stage.
Well, will they take 2 tires? Half a tank? Full tank?
And we've got drivers coming in right now. We see the number 7 of Caden Clipper is coming out already. The number 1 of Heated Snowman was in as well.
You know, I'm thinking like you're either going to not take tires or you're going to change all 4. I don't think 2 tires is going to do it for you.
Well, I have to think, you know, for most of these tracks, I'm not particularly sure about Kansas, but when you do make a 2-tire stop, sometimes you have to change your tire pressures so that your car is not completely out of whack.
16 to go, guys. So we're definitely, the drama's going to fold out here. This is going to be interesting. There's no doubt about it.
And I'm waiting to see if our leaders will be coming in anytime soon.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be coming in here real quick. Will they take 4? Will they take 2? Will they take a half a can of fuel? With 16 to go, 15 to go, oof. It's going to be a gamble, just like Las Vegas.
I'm thinking you just gas and go is what I would do to try to get that win. If you could put 3-4 seconds, that's what I would do. I'd just gas and go. Because you're going to have, what, 5 laps left?
3 car.
I think there's an important thought process here is that this isn't really for the actual points championship. The Winter Series is just for fun. So, yeah, you want to, like, make a good run to get the stage number 2 win or be up front, but I think you also want to set yourself up in good position for the final stage of the race. So maybe these drivers might sacrifice their position in stage number 2 to have a fuel that's completely full and 4 tires, as we see the number 60 car, the number 3 coming in. Yep, the James Kamal and J.R. Horn on the pit lane.
Well, that would be definitely one way you can look at it. But we're going to have, after they get done with this green flag pits, we're going to have, what, 5-6 laps left?
Yeah, give me a minute here. I'll get you the info on that one. But welcome, new viewers. Appreciate you checking us out here at the D4C here at Kansas City, brought to you by Shatterbone Game Hosting and Broadcasting.
And here comes in your leader, number 90 car is in.
Yep, and along with the Cosmic Storm and the 88. So definitely some epic things going on here. Appreciate you tuning in here. We're on a green flag run here. I will get you a lowdown on how many laps to go. I do believe we're going to have like 4 or 5 to go. I will get you something more positive and more accurate here in a moment.
With that being said there, Formula.
And I'm very curious. I'm currently watching the 88 and the 90, 2 of our leaders.
11 to go.
They're taking 4 tires.
11 to go, guys. 11 to go, Formula and Big D. Tar Healy's out in front from an in-car reporter.
And they went with the long-term strategy there, Big D.
Right, like I was saying before, we watched them take the pits. That's one way to look at it. Or you short pit here, knowing that you're going to come in and get 4 tires and fuel under caution, and then you got that 5 extra laps to where if they stay out, they got 5 laps worth of fuel that the other drivers pit on the caution. So it's a strategy thing. How much fuel can you go until the end? How many more pits, That's why the crew chiefs get paid the big bucks, right, Formula?
Oh, that's certainly right, and I'll really be curious to see if Tar Heel can hang in there.
And another factor there that we're not even thinking about is your driver. How well is he on saving fuel out there?
And it looks like the 28 of Tar Heel is pretty much out there in a different zip code, with only a few more laps to go here at Kansas.
And Tar Heel is your what number car there, gentlemen?
The number 28.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 to go. 8 to go on this segment here. Tar Heel, your leader here at Kansas City, brought to you by D4C. Dual for Cash, Xfinity Series, along with my co-commentators, Big D and Form of the Crowd. Appreciate them helping everybody out in the booth here. On the backstretch, they do.
And we're still watching.
Yes.
I'm still watching Tar Heel up here as
7
he goes
to go.
into turn number 1 with only 7 to go.
7
And there's
to
another
go.
driver coming closer into his picture. Can't tell quite exactly who that is just yet. But it may end up being close here. I'm not sure if Tar Heel went 2 tires or none.
Definitely a long green flag run going on here. Looks like these drivers got settled in here. The latter part of this race here, ladies and gentlemen, we had a whopping 9 cautions here in the first segment, basically. And looks like they finally got settled in here, Form the Crowd and Big D, and they're just going to get their laps marked down there, and still got quite a ways to go here. So
And we're coming up on
these
5
guys
laps
get
to go
settled in
here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Form.
Oh, the
5 to
28's
go.
coming in. And looks like Muffin in the 35 goes by him, along with the 23 of Augustus. So they
5
must
to
have
go.
stayed out as late as possible. And I have to wonder if they're
Yeah.
just taking gas and go at this rate. We're going to have to take a lap or two to figure out who the leader is once they come out.
Muffin is out in front. Muffin is in P1.
Muffin in that 35
That's
car as the laps are winding down.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of wondering what was in his mind there, trying to sort things out there. Oh, we got trouble. 88,
cars around. The
55.
88
Looks like
causing
55
storm.
are going to go down. Looks like the 55 car shut it down a little bit there. 88 did not expect that. Will that bring out a caution here? That's going to definitely take care of. Muffin's going to get the raw end of the deal if the caution comes out here. So far, no caution.
Well,
35
if
car
the
in for
caution
4
comes out
tires.
Here, it may end the stage at this rate.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to
not sure
find
it's gonna-
the 35 out there
So
on pit road. Can't quite tell if
Yeah,
he's on
35
pit road or if he's out there on
No,
the track
he's coming
still.
out right now. Yeah, 35 is coming out here right now. He's down on the apron.
Definitely
No
some
caution came out. He got lucky. Muffin got lucky on that one because I tell you what, if the caution would have came out right now, you know what would happen. He would have went a lap down. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
And I am not 100% sure who our leader is at the moment, Cyborg.
I'm not quite sure either. We have, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 to go. 3 to go in the segment.
And Zachary Jason in the 42 comes out of nowhere. He was running up front there earlier.
We haven't really
he's now
talked
on
much
pit
about
road.
him tonight.
Zachary Jason is on pit road, so your leader is surrendering for the time being.
Oh, I tell you what, things are just changing up here at Kansas City. Oh
and,
my!
And Caleb Crispin in the number
2
19
to
is
go.
currently your leader.
2 to go, ladies and gentlemen, here at Kansas City. Brought to you by D4C, Dual for Cash, here in the Xfinity Series. On the backstretch, following along with the 23 and the 88 car.
And the white flag is out for stage number 2. It's the 20 of Caleb Crispin. Actually, I'm a little confused on where our leader is right now. Got quite a few things
Yeah,
happening.
1 to go for Muffin's telemetry. But
I believe
we'll
that was
sort
the
it out here.
19 car is the leader right now.
Okay, so the 19 of Caleb Crispin going down, coming out of turn number 4, and he is your stage 1 winner.
Congratulations to that gentleman right there. Woohoo!
I had the 19 of Caleb Christmas Sledgehammer, so we'll have to change that on the.
Over to you, Formula.
Well, quite a interesting end of stage number 2.
Finish.
We weren't quite sure who was in the lead at some points of that, and but congratulations to the 19 of Caleb Crispin. He had just the perfect strategy. And we see the number 3 of J.R. Horn right behind him.
Right.
D, what do you think happened there?
You know, they just spread out and they just, went racing. Sometimes at Kansas at these mile-long speedways, that you get spread out and people are diving in, coming out. This should be interesting to see who's going to come in here and pit, take 4 tires, and, who's going to stay out and try to get track position. This is going to end up being one epic, exciting race here.
Well, it looks like the 98, a New York Mets fan, is your leader, and I'm not sure if he stayed out because he was not running towards the front. He did stay out. We just received word. So I'll be curious to see if he can hang in there.
Well, I think for the tires, he'll be fine. The only issue is if there's not a caution, he's going to run a couple laps shy than everybody else. So when he pits, he's going to hope that the caution don't come out. Otherwise, that's going to put him a lap down.
And I would assume that he probably pitted at the last minute.
Right.
And the green flag is back out. We're underway here at Kansas. New York Mets fan is your leader, followed by the 35 of Muffin. The New York Mets fan off to a strong lead there. Obviously has the advantage under the single file restart procedure. The number 19 of Caleb Crispin, who was
he looks to the inside
stage 2 winner.
And he was able to take that.
Oh, we got a driver.
Did you see that formula?
Towards the bottom. The number 60 of James Kamal somehow saved that. I am Big D. I thought for sure he's going to go flying through the grass there.
Right, sometimes they just treat it like a dirt course, and they turn left, turn right, and the car just comes back together,
Well, that's one way to put it, Big D, as we see the number 19 of Caleb Crispin way up high, with the number 3 of J.R. Horn looking to his inside. And, I think the 19 of Caleb Crispin might have cut him off just a little bit down on the apron on the front stretch.
That's good old-fashioned blocking, ain't it there, Formula?
It certainly is. And I know Caleb Crispin's had a very, aggressive couple races there in the past. And he definitely wants to win this one.
I'm back, gentlemen. Sorry, I had to walk the dog and kick the cat. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And that number 9 car, I bet he was hoping that he would come up and get a drafting partner, but he was left out there to dry. It seems like the inner line has came together a little bit more as this race goes on, where the upper line at the beginning stages used to be the preferred line, where it looks like the lower line is definitely moving.
Yeah, you make a great point there, Big D. I'm definitely seeing a change, and I'm not sure if it's, the drivers who are mixing up towards the front where most of our focus is on, but definitely a stronger inside lane at this time. Sometimes these drivers just have their cars set up better to run that more lower groove and, different driving styles and what have you, but yeah, a little bit more of a change in that racing line.
Right, and as you see on the track as well, you see all that rubber building up at the bottom. That gives that track about 20% more grip than that top line. You get up in that marbles, especially where that number 19 car's running up there, you lose it. Where the bottom line, you get that rubber and, tires just act sticky.
19's going wide on the 35.
19 is the 90 of D4C got
he
him.
19.
Looking to the bottom
Go
of
ahead.
him. And the 19!
Oh.
Caleb Crispin. Very
Jesus.
close racing right there. I
We're
thought
right
for sure
along
we were
with
going to have a
19.
wreck. And they're trying to
We're
go
good.
3
Yep.
wide for the lead.
We have cautions. Caution is out. Caution number 10, ladies and gentlemen, here at Kansas.
And that must have been farther
I tell
back
you
in
what,
the
10th
field.
caution.
Right. Tell you what, that 90 car is really looking good in that center line. You know, it's when the car blocks him that he has to come off it. But if he can hook that up till he gets a run, he might be able to slingshot right through the two of those cars without causing a caution. He is just that fast coming off the corners.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
One more pace lap. And right now, the 19 of Caleb Crispin will be your leader when we go back under green.
I do believe they're going to go 2 by 2 on this restart. I think no, actually they're going to single file it up. Looks like. On your drone cam here, viewers, with your leader, 10 cautions in the books here at Kansas City. Forgot to you by D4C, Duel for Cash Racing Series here.
We don't need
Brought
any
to
more
you with my
cautions, Cyborg, for my
No.
prediction to come true.
No, we got 10 in the books right now, but I think we're at halfway point. Stage 3, I do believe we're in. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, we're in stage 3.
No, you are
the
right.
number
And we
one,
have
Heated
somebody
Snowman,
going through the
grass on the pit lane.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And as
We're
they
going to
go
go back to
green.
green. That's going to be not a good thing for him. He's not going to be a happy camper about that. So, like I said, 10 cautions in the books here at Kansas City, viewers. Appreciate you checking us out here. I'm Cyborg, along with my co-commentators, Form of the Crowd, and Big D. Over to you, Big D.
Yeah, 90 has dropped down to the center line, and he looks like he is giving 19 a run for his money for the P1 position as he drops down, and he is able to pass him, but then that outside line prevails, and they are side by side coming into turn 3.
I think 85 to go.
Or is it turn 2?
Coming out of
It
turn
does
glasses
look
on.
like the 90 car.
No, there's a
Oh,
little bit
they're
of contact
touching
between Caleb
On
Crispin
the
and
backstretch,
got him.
Crispin in the wall. Oh, there goes save it. So that's not going to bring out the old yellow flag cautions. 90 down on the apron. 60's following him. Whew. This is getting intense, gentlemen. Getting very
James Kamal
intense.
was peeking to the inside. I got to tell you, it's about ready to give me a heart attack.
Right. Well, the
I'll
one
tell you
good
what.
thing 90 has is he has the 60 car right behind him. So he's going to have a little bit more speed because of that draft.
But I got to tell you, I believe
Yeah,
that's the 38 of Squad Hype, who's right behind Caleb Crispin. If he can hang in there with him,
Oh, they're getting squirrely.
they
They're
really
dicing.
are.
90 gets up in the 19. He's able, no harm, no foul there.
Oh,
so
19 up, still up to the
60's
wall,
diving
Caleb
down.
Crispin. Yep, James Kamal
60
looking to
diving
the inside,
down.
more contact.
38 gets it a 19. Oh my goodness, 2
Wow,
by 2
Caleb
in the
Crispin looking
backstretch.
very loose all of a sudden.
Oh my
Good
God,
job by
these
him for
guys,
not wrecking there.
they are going for it.
And I also want to give a good mention to Heated number 90.
Oh, that's not good.
Your leader and the 90 and the 60, James
92 to
Kamal,
go.
and got him.
And that did not bring out a caution, guys. That did not bring out a
cannot
caution.
believe that.
Yeah, either can I. I was pretty mystified by that. So
And there's
we're
cars
gonna
all over
stay
the
in
apron
green.
and everywhere.
Got him is not happy there. He got kind of the shaft on that one from the view here. So Oh,
one
Jesus.
driver,
We
the
got
38
somebody
is
mowing the
wide
grass.
going through. The grass comes right up, hits the outside wall.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to crash
And
into
is that
another driver.
Formula? He was playing John Deere grass cutter there. This does not bring out the caution. Wow. Oh, thank God the audio is not included on the pit reporter there. That would not have been good.
Oh,
Back
yeah,
to
they're
you,
all buzzing
Formula,
down there.
or Big D. 1936 on the front stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, we
Fort
got
Smitty's peaking.
90 to go. Got 90 to go. They got a long way to go, and these guys are racing like those last 10 laps. Woo! We're talking about drama folding out here at Kansas City, brought to you by D4C. Your commentators, Formula Carl, Big D, myself, Cyborg, brought to you by Shadowbone Game Hosting and Broadcasting here. It's definitely epic racing going on here. 36 on the inside, 19 on the outside, 36 down on the apron. Oh, my. I'm going to be hoarse.
Fort Smitty's
I'm going to go to...
really trying.
Jesus. Yes, he is. This is just crazy going on here, man. You think this is a championship race going on here where these guys are going at it?
He may have him this time. I can't tell.
He's down on the inside. I don't think so. Oh,
He's definitely looking better
wow.
than he did the last lap coming out of turn number 4. He might do the slide job here. And all the crossover move. Oh, a little bit of contact. Now, number 19
Woo.
of Caleb Crispin just got into
19
him a little bit. Now
inside,
he's looking to the
36 up
inside
high.
to make
Ooh,
that
2
crossover.
by 2. 2 by 2 in corner 4. One smacks the wall. Or not the one car,
That might have been a
but
little
the,
bit of lag there. I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that was 36, 19, 19 inside, 36 outside. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, Big D and Formula, this is definitely one of the most hype commentating races that I've done with these guys. Whew, it just gets better and better and better. I look forward to it each week and out. Next week, I'm kind of wondering how much more drama is going to fold out here.
And just wait till we start racing for the actual championship.
Oh, my goodness. Oof. These guys are racing like this now in preseason? And when the points are on the line, money's on the line, ay, spicy baloney. Oh, Jesus. It's going to be great, though. It's going to be. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Now, these drivers will be racing for money and number of prizes in the regular season, so even more on the line for them. And right now, it looks like your top 2 have kind of settled down just a tad, but there's a whole gaggle of cars right behind them battling for position.
Dewman and Gotham are battling it out there. Welcome, viewers. Appreciate you tuning in here. I'm SBJ Cyborg on my Twitch page, brought to you by Shadowbone Game Hosting. Your race host of this series is D4C, Duel for Cash here in the preseason. Definitely, you think driving's epic right now? Wait until the real season starts. You're going to definitely want to tune in and check this out.
And it looks like they're back into that Kyle Larson groove, so to speak, at least the first 3 or 4 cars, running a very high line.
Yeah, I think Formula and Big D, I think they're starting to get settled in. They still got, what, 80, 85, 84 laps to go here. I can give you a little bit more insight on there in 1 second. Give me 1 minute here. And we have 83 to go. 83 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Go up a little bit high there. Scuff the wall, and there might have been a little bit of a lag situation there, guys. Not sure.
And they're
Right along
slowly
with the
getting
55.
closer and closer to those leaders. The number 35, a Muffin, is all over the back bumper of Caleb Crispin now.
Muffin is in P3 right now.
And the Cosmic
He's-
Storm
you know-
at 88 Chevrolet is right behind him.
You know, Muffin, you haven't really heard too much out of him tonight, but he's just one of those drivers.
Oh, contact!
I've seen
Muffin
his
just
time.
we cursed him. He went down on
trouble.
the apron. What a great save by him.
Trouble does not bring out a caution. As I was saying, Muffin, he's in P4 right now. He's just been one of those drivers, and I've seen it time and time again, and I've seen it on Brother Brock. He's just kind of like laying back and just playing his cards right. He's just waiting for that right opportunity. We've got 8 viewers here. Appreciate you checking us out here, viewers. Thank you for tuning in here. D4C, Duel for Cash, Xfinity Series. Appreciate you checking in here with my co-commentators, Form of the Crowd, and Big D here at Kansas City. Thanks for checking us out. Waving 4 fingers and a thumb at you folks.
The 88 of Cosmic Storm. What a power move to the outside to take the lead for the time being.
Right along with a 35 car in a P4, 19 and P3. There you go, viewers. Kind of give you an idea what's going on here. On the backstretch, 36 down low, 35 up high, getting P3 here at Kansas City here. 35 car is going to drive down the 19 car. He's looking in, coming on the front stretch. Plenty more laps to go. We have 79
I gotta tell you, that 88 of the Cosmic Storm, I am really impressed. He came all the way from farther back in the field and just power moved all the way to the lead. That car must be set up for the longer run. He's starting to pull away
really
just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that Big D in Formula. I think he was predicting this pretty well, and if I didn't know any better, I think he needs to go to Las Vegas to play some slot machines because he's still looking really smooth here tonight.
Well, you do have a casino
35
right
is creeping
along
up
the
on him.
backstretch.
35.
You can see that
creeping
coming
up
out of turn
on your
number
leader.
2.
Right along with his 60 car. And the Sunny O on the front stretch.
And one driver up very high. That was the 36 of Fort Smitty. They've got him on the wall just a tad.
So
and
Big
the number
D, you
21
definitely
at D4C Duman, now in 4th place.
Oh, got one down on the apron down here on the backstretch. He stays down low, so it didn't cause any problem. But yeah, Big D, you definitely called that out there. It sounds like some of these guys set these cars up for the longer run here. I think we got some guys who I'm not sure who this is.
Well, the number 90.
Looks like 90. Yeah, he dived in a bit.
Had made his way all the way back to towards the lead, and him and the 19 of Caleb Crispin decided to come on pit road. I gotta tell you, I cannot believe. Here I am complimenting Cosmic Storm on making his way up to the lead, but very impressive that D4C got him. Went from basically wrecking and what should have brought out a caution all the way up to your lead pack before he dove onto pit road.
Well, these guys got plenty of laps to put in. They got 75 to go, so they got plenty of time to go in there. You're going to see a few pit stops, maybe some green flag pits. These guys, will they take 2, 4? I think they're going to put 4 tires, 2 cans of snow coal fuel here, and we'll see what happens here in the latter part of this race here. And I'm sure things are going to change up here. I'm sure these guys are teaming up. 4 is up and against the wall there. Right along with the A car, I do believe that Sledgehammer. I haven't heard much from him. He was up in the front of the pack there, I do believe.
I see the one of Heated Snowman's coming on pit road. A really bad break from him on that last restart. Did a great job of keeping it on pit road and staying on the apron and not causing a major wreck.
Yeah, he definitely did get the lesser end of the stick. Right along with the 15 car.
The number 16, I believe that's Henny, got very loose coming on a pit road, and good job of saving it right there.
We'll
the number 36 at Fort Smitty's coming out.
See if the officials give him a black flag penalty, but I don't think he will get one because it didn't look like he went too hot in the pit. Right along with the 19 car and the 60 on the backstretch here at Kansas City.
And the drivers are pretty spread out right now as we're going through this mid-race pit stop.
So it looks like a lot of these guys, even though in the
some
early
contact.
part
The
of the
number
stage,
90 of D4C got him, got into the number 8. I believe that's Sledgehammer, and that is going to bring out a caution.
yes, it is.
Wow.
Caution number 11. I guarantee you, some of these drivers are not happy. A car come down on the 19. Not good. I guarantee these drivers did not want to see this. You had some drivers in the pit, form the crowd, and Big D. That's not good for them. I guarantee you they're going to go a lap down. So this is going to mix things up a little bit. So still early in the part of the race. I mean, these guys got plenty of laps to go, so they can redeem themselves.
So
19 with a lucky dog. Yeah. Sorry for
Caleb
him, though.
Chrisman is your lucky dog. And one thing we have to keep in mind here, too, is that, some contact towards the back. That was very bizarre before they do their one pace lap. But an interesting situation here because there are a number of drivers who were trapped a lap down, we assume. And I can't figure out why they're about wrecking about halfway through the field.
I think there might be
will be utilized.
Yeah, I think there's some confusion going on here, and these guys are trying to shuffle for position here. So, oh, look at this! Woo! Oh my!
Okay, Sparky is lagging real bad.
For you viewers out there, lagging a situation that's part of gaming, and when the car starts like jumping forward, jumping back, it causes disruption in the field. The race official has them drop to the back. It's just one of the things in gaming industry that we deal with on a daily basis. So just kind of enlighten you viewers. Appreciate you viewers checking me out here. I'm Cyborg, obviously, SPGA Cyborg, along with my co-commentators, SPGA's Bigger D, and along with From the Crowd, getting ready to go back to green here in a short moment.
And a little bit of confusion. Looks like the Redneck Man is your leader. I'm not sure what happened. The Cosmic Storm took the lead, and then...
we got guys around, got lagging going on.
Yeah,
so
looks
we're
like
going to
there's
sort
some major
this out.
issues out there on the track.
Oof. Yeah, there's... Oh.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some lag on our end, folks. So what's happening on your screen is actually not reality, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're back to green here.
We are back to green
here.
Redneck Man is your
A-car's got
leader.
A-car's got some serious lag going on here. Oof. Oh my. Sorry, folks. Oh, that's not good.
No, but at least these drivers are not experiencing it. That's what's most important. Cyborg and Big D is that at least they can run their race just fine.
What we call modern technology working at its finest. So we'll figure this out here, viewers. Appreciate you tuning in here. I got a handful of viewers here checking me out there. Bear with us a little bit, and we'll sort this out here. Once again, I appreciate you checking us out here. I'm SPGA Cyborg for Shatterbone Game Hosting and Broadcasting, along with D4C Xfinity.
And it looks like
caution
that might
is
be a
out.
caution, yeah.
Yes, it is. We're going to go to caution number...
Fort Smitty is your lucky dog for this caution.
12th caution here. 12th caution here. It looks like Big D's going to get his predicament in. So Appreciate you viewers checking me out. Got some new viewers in here, waving a big four fingers and a thumb. Brought to you by Shadowbone Game Hosting and Broadcasting. This race is brought to you by D4C, Duel for Cash. My co-commentators form the crowd along with my sidekick, Big D, SBG's Big D. Definitely appreciate you checking us out here. We are under caution.
And it sounds like Redneck Man did not pit that last time. And now
No, I
he
don't
has
think he
come on
did.
to pit road.
Be right back.
10-4, D.
And it looks like
So,
he
ladies and
may have come
gentlemen.
on pit road, but he's still in 6th place.
61 to go here. They're going to do a pace lap here. Next time around, we're going to go to green. 61 to go. Next time they come around, we're going to go to green. They'll bring in 60 to go here. So there's plenty of time enough for these guys to make positions and go for the big V, better known as a victory, here at D4C at Kansas Motor Speedway here. I think a lot of these drivers form the crowd. I think they're looking for Toto. So we'll have to figure out these guys are what they're going to do here and figure this out here. And Shark, get ready to go back to green here. Figure out who your
And it
leader
looks
is.
like
I
we
think
have
you're
a new leader.
4?
The number 4
The
of
number
Dad
4
Urchin.
car? Yeah, we haven't heard much from this guy. He's been pretty quiet. So get ready to go back to green, viewers. Over to you, form the crowd.
And as the green flag comes out, is the number 4 of Dad Urchin. Leading him off into turn number 1. The number 2 of Munsonator right behind him.
Wait for these guys to get up to speed here. It's going
Restart,
to take a
gets them
good
spaced out just a little bit. The number 3 of JR Horn looking to the outside of the number 2 of Munsonator.
Yeah, they're dicing it up here. Even though the cars are not up to speed here, it's going to take a good half a lap, 3/4 of a lap to get the car up to speed here. Coming on corner 4 here. Oh! Looks like somebody gets in
Definitely
the
some
full
lag on
car,
our
but they're
screen.
okay. Yeah.
Number 21 of D4C Duman in 4th, with Caleb Crispin running 5th, and in 6th place, that number 78 of Redneck Man. The numbers
2 down on the inside of 4.
is the 88 of the
Looking
Cosmic
in.
Storm.
3 car in P2. Definitely getting exciting here. Been exciting all night, actually, Formula.
Oh, one driver going
Oh.
on. That's a
Yeah,
number
3
3
down
of
on the
JR
apron.
Horn. That
He's
might have been
Yeah. Horn's
a
playing
little bit
Toro.
of lag, but looks like
the
he
grass
definitely fell
cutter,
back.
Yeah. Woof. That's pretty epic going on here. I tell you what.
Good save by
I tell you
him.
what, it's been interesting all night tonight, Formula. These guys have been dicing it up 2x2, 3x3, 5x5. These
Looks
guys.
like the number 2 of Munsonator
woof.
got very loose coming out of 2 and went on the apron.
Yeah.
Good save by him.
Yeah, Muncie
And
there.
Duman in the 21's running 2nd.
Haven't heard much out of him tonight. 57 to go. 57 to go. Form the crowd here.
And Redneck
Long
Man
way
is
to
looking
go.
to the inside of Caleb Crispin. Yeah, still a ways to go, but probably one more pit stop,
Oh yeah.
and
I
that's all
guarantee
we
you
have.
these guys are gonna have to come in. Yeah, yep. Unfortunately, we got trouble in the backstretch. Not gonna bring out a caution there, but some of the drivers are having a hard time here, and
That could have been some
whatnot,
lag,
so,
Cyborg. A little hard to tell.
4 out in front. 21 in P2. 19 in P3. 3 car in P4. I do believe they're dicing it up here. 2x2.
And I think Caleb Crispin right there running 3rd. That number 19 car is really ready to pounce along with the Cosmic Storm in the 88. And the way the lag is, you think they're updrafting the heck out of him down the front stretch, but
Yeah.
and it looks like something did happen to the Cosmic Storm. He went up in the wall and fell back quite a bit.
Yeah, I think he scruffed off a lot of speed there by brushing the wall there, which is going to really kill your momentum. onto the
But
front
that's letting
stretch here.
D4C Dooman take the lead. As Dad Urchin starts to fall back.
54 to go. 54 to go there, Formula Crowd. Here at Kansas City, brought to you by D4C Duel for Cash Series. Checking out the four
Number
car.
19, Caleb Crispin, that looked to the inside.
Right along with Sledgehammer in the 8 car. He was up in the front of the pack there for a little bit, but it seems like he backpedaled a little bit. Right along with the 3 car here.
Oh, Caleb Crispin made a mistake. He's up in the wall. That's
Yeah,
going to let J.R. Horn take second place.
Horn, part of your D4C crew out here in P2.
And I believe that's the 35 of Muffin running third.
You're absolutely right, Formula Crowd. Muffin is in third.
With Munsonator, that number 2 car, running fourth.
To go. Munsonator, I'll tell you what, he's really looking good tonight there, Formula. Being a part of this race, he was way in the back of it, but he's able to knock some, clip some cars down and be able to get up there in the front there and run a P3. So he's looking really good tonight. He's having a great run here tonight. Down on the apron on the front stretch.
And I tell you what, the 35 of Muffin is closing up just a little bit on our top 2.
Yeah, he brushes the wall a little bit. That's going to the commander's jinx or the commentator's jinx. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately for him, but yeah, he brushed the wall a little bit. He's going to backpedal a little bit, but I think he's going to be able to make it up. His car is looking really good and strong, so I definitely got confidence in him bringing it up. So along with your leaders here, 21-13, 21 car into P1, 3 car into P2. So what are you thinking about tonight's race here, Mr. SBGH Big D? I mean, it's definitely been some epic changes going on here, and drama's falling out there. What do you think there, Big D?
Well, I'm like I predicted at the beginning. I mean, that we're going to have, a couple cautions there and have a long green stretch. And now, as they get towards the end of this race, for not yet, though, but they're going to get really dicey again. I mean, I can see the storm brewing, right? You could just see the way that they're drafting each other, that they're setting themselves up for the last 30 laps of this race.
Well, you're absolutely right there, Big D, because I'll tell you what, it's so unpredictable. 3 cars diving in, trying to take P1 out of the 21. 3 cars going to do it. I'm not sure. These two have been just battling out here. 3 car down on the inside, 21 up high. You got the low line, center line, and then you got the high line here. So looks like there's 3 lines here that's working pretty good. 21 back out in front.
When I thought J.R. Horn had the advantage there on D4C Dooman that last lap, and I'm not sure if he just misjudged that one corner or what, but definitely had to back off there.
Unfortunately, we're talking about Muffin in the 34 car. He's dropped back to P11. 47 to go, gentlemen. 47 to go here at Kansas City here, brought to you by D4C. Duel for Cash.
And this All-Star Racing Giveaway Series is just so exciting. I can't stress it enough. I mean, I tell you, if the real NASCAR races were like this, the ratings would be through the roof.
Here, I'd actually probably watch it. I don't even watch NASCAR because I'm a road course racer. But yeah, you're absolutely right there, Formula. There's no doubt about it. There's definitely excitement going on here.
Yeah, this reminds me, because I've been watching NASCAR for 20 years, this reminds me back in the Dale Earnhardt Sr. era, where it was about the racing.
42's around.
The aero packages of the car. It's about guys getting out there and banging for first place,
It's kind of like one of those rubbins wacing, right?
Yeah, I wasn't
well,
going
I gotta
to
tell
say
you,
it, but okay.
Well, the 42, Zachary Jason did go around.
Yeah.
No caution.
I did see that. No, they didn't, it was a single car spin out, so the race officials decided not to bring that caution out there because it didn't cause any havoc on the track and there was no debris. So 21 out front, 3 in second. These two have been battling out all afternoon here, gentlemen. Coming down the start-finish line, 21's blocking them, being defensive, looking good.
And your top two have definitely separated themselves quite a bit from that second pack.
Yeah. 44 to go. Appreciate you viewers checking us out here. Go ahead, Vorma.
I can see the Cosmic Storm who got up on the wall there about 10 or so laps ago, 10, 15 laps ago, is now peaking, trying to take third place from the inside against Munsonator. So he's definitely got a fast vehicle, trying to make his way back up there to our top two.
Yeah, he's just, unfortunately, he's been at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then wasn't able to make the move because somebody jumps down in front of him or, you know, touches the wall or something like that. But definitely have faith in him. I think he's going to be able to progress through the rest of the latter part of this race here. So definitely somebody you want to keep an eyeball on him. Just like Muffin there, he's been up in the P1 position, P3 position. Definitely somebody you want to keep an eye on. So it's definitely going to be some epic racing. We have 42 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 42 to go here at Kansas City Motor Speedway here, along with my co-commentators, Bigger D, and along with Form of the Crowd. We definitely are going to be a horse for the night. There's been epic racing going on here, and brought to you by D4C, Duel for Cash. So definitely great racing going on. 3x3 in the backstretch here, or in the corner 3 and 4. I'm sorry. Looks like 21 and 3. These guys are just dicing it up, guys. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking that J.R. Horton's going to be able to make the pass, and he'll go a lap or two trying to make that inside movement. Just doesn't quite have it yet. But I think these two drivers are probably just as well happy enough running 1-2 because they're staying in the draft and pulling more and more away from our second group of drivers. And they know that Cosmic Storm and some of these others in that second pack are really fast.
Right. And I think the 21 car and 3 car, I think they're thinking, you know what? Let's work together. Let's get some distance out of these guys. Hopefully no cautions come out. And, you know, let's get away from these guys, and then we'll go at it with the last 10 laps that go. So,
you know, and that brings
just
up
from
another
our
point.
Go ahead, Big D.
Well, I was just going to say that brings up another point. At what point are you going to come in, maybe short pit by 5 laps to try to gain that position if this does go green all the way? Because you get pressure tires on there, you're going to be a couple seconds faster than those lead cars.
Well, doesn't this track eat up tires, though? I mean, isn't that a factor?
Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If you come in, say the pit window's in 10 laps, you come in with 5 laps before that pit window, short thing, you will be 4 seconds, 3 seconds quicker than those lead lap cars. Now you're going to want to caution later on. A little crew chief strategy could possibly get one of those cars up to the front. You know, hey, imagine that coming from a crew chief, right?
Yeah, right. Which I want to throw in there, my viewers. Big D is my crew chief, so you know, I have a lot of faith in here. Go ahead, Formula.
Well, you got to keep in mind here, though, that it's a very risk versus reward situation. First off, if you short pit,
Fair enough.
You will be running a faster lap time than other drivers who are staying out. But you could easily just as well get trapped 2 laps down or more because you came on pit road. You know, we saw a number of drivers in the middle of that green flag run coming into pit and, you know, got trapped because a caution came out before the leaders had come in. So definitely, you know, I think if you're running, you know, maybe don't have like a top 5 car, maybe like a top 10 car, maybe you short pit and then hope that they cycle through the field, a caution comes out, and then you have track position with only a few more laps to go. And D4C got him, again, this time by perhaps taking the strategy that Big D's talking about.
So,
right, and you know,
I
Formula, that would be the only way that would work out for you. Is you needed to go green after you pit.
3's in.
And then after everybody pits, you would need one caution. Everybody else will take their pitch, and you would end up being in P1. It's a gamble.
Well,
if we're in Vegas, I'd roll those dice. But being in Kansas, there's no casinos around here, man.
Well, actually, it's funny enough you mentioned that because there is, in fact, a casino on the backstretch coming out of turn number 2, Big D. So if you're ever in Kansas, make sure you come by there.
Well, what am I doing here in the booth? I should be there playing blackjack.
Sledgehammer's in the pit. He's out. He got service. Two-car coming. He's got service. So we're going to have to figure this one out. I mean, now let me ask you this, guys. I mean, what happens if the caution comes out on these guys? I mean, is that going to change things up if the caution comes out right now?
Well, they're definitely going to get trapped.
Well, yeah, and the one that's the first car lap down will be the one that will be okay throughout it all.
And there is a wait-around rule in NASCAR. That's something you got to remember, too. Back in the day, you were on the tail end of the lead lap, placed ahead of the leaders, but not in a position to really, you'd have to go all the way around the track to catch back up to them, so to speak. Now, as long as these drivers who are the leaders come in and pit because they have to, and they will gain at least one lap.
That's fair enough. Right along with the 21 car. Coming around the corner 3 and 4 here at Kansas City. Not sure who your leaders are offhand.
Well, it is D4C.
We're just going to have to see how this plays out,
your leader.
Right?
And that number 21, he's staying out a lot longer than some of these other drivers. He had the lead to start with. And I thought whenever J.R. Horn and some of these other drivers came into pit, that he would be right behind him, because that did bring in a number of these drivers, but definitely on a different strategy.
Yeah, 32 to go, guys. 32 to go, Formula Crowd and Big D here on the Kansas City Motor Speedway.
And it looks like Duman is coming in, your leader.
Yeah, he's diving in. He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot.
Redneck Man's coming in as well, along with the 19 of Caleb Crispin and a few others.
I don't know if Duman's going to get a penalty or not, because he come flying in the pit, guys. So we're going to have to see what happens here. He come in there pretty quick from my view. I was monitoring him, so we'll have to check that out here in a bit. 78.
And I do believe that puts the 8 car in the lead, does it not? Formula? Or
we'll have to wait and see how it cycles out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 35's in.
It looks like no penalty. The 21 went in and went out.
No. Well, I tell you what, I thought he was going to get one. I mean, he come flying in that pit, and I was like, oh, no. But he was able to save it. So, good for him.
Oh, he got very loose, and J.R. Horn's going to pass him.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh, my goodness. I mean, these guys are going to, they're going to try to get, I mean, it's valuable time. They're going to come in the pits. They're going to try to push the envelope, but they don't want to push it too much. Right along with the 7 car. 35 just came out, so he's trying to get up to speed.
And it looks like J.R. Horn, when this cycles through, that number 3 car is going to be your leader. And you can see, looking at the number 21 of D4C Duman, definitely a huge gap there now. It's manageable to make up, but definitely about a whole turn.
Well, okay, and with that being said, guys, I just figured this one out. I was doing some math here. These cars are getting approximately 30 laps on a fuel run, and we have 30 to go. So my question to you is, Muffin just dived in, got 2 fuel, 4 tires, 30 laps to go. Is he going to make it to the end?
I think with a lot of lifting on the corners, where normally you'd be running about 3/4 throttle. If he cuts that down to about half throttle around those corners, you might lose a little speed, but you might be able to snake a win out if you can able to get the fuel mileage.
Save some fuel.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, and I have to ask. Some contact. The number 21 D4C Duman looks like he had made a mistake. He was running at a much slower speed than some of the other drivers who come into pit, and he's back on pit road. He must have not.
They're dicing up on
the
front stretch. Yeah, maybe he put too much wedge in that car and tighten it up too much or loosen it up too much. I'm not quite sure what's going on. 3x3 on the gosh darn it, these guys got me all excited. I'm tongue twisted. There were 3x3 in corner 2 and 3, or 1 and 2. Oh my God, viewers, bear with me a little bit. So I'm getting a little excited here. Never thought NASCAR racing would be that exciting, even though I'm a road course racer. But definitely epic racing going on here. Brought to you by D4C, Deal for Cash here at Kansas City Motor Speedway. I got my 2 co-commentators that do an epic job. One Big D and Form of the Crowd. Appreciate them having up in the booth tonight.
And you know, Cyborg, you had mentioned that Muffin went on a little bit different strategy there. Where is he actually as far as the standings? Is he on the lead lap? And because I'm currently watching our number 3, J.R. Horn, who I believe is our leader.
Yes, he's on the lead lap, and he's in P9 right now. Actually, he just put a lap down, or put it down. He just moved up to P8. He's got 26 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 26 to go here at Kansas City. So he's definitely he's very strategic, smart driver. And I think a couple of nights ago, Big D was talking about him and about how he was playing things out. So we'll have to just keep an eye on him. 90 car. Just watching him.
Yeah, Gotham is the next driver in J.R. Horn's rearview mirror, I believe, but he is a lap down. So he's going to really have to hope for a caution to come out here real soon. Because right now,
the 88 car.
J.R. Horn is in a different dimension almost.
Yeah,
I can't even see a lead lap car behind him.
He's definitely acting like I don't know.
What number's first?
6 seconds, I do believe, on the interval between 1 and 2. 24 to go, I do believe. I'm not sure. My telemetry came up real quick, so don't hold me to that. I'm going to wait for my telemetry to come back around, and I'm going to tell you how many more. But I do believe we've got 24 to go here at Dorthland, as I call it, Kansas City Motor Speedway.
And as I'm looking through the field here, very spread out at this moment. Just pit cycles.
23
really
to go.
Got the field.
All right. Yeah.
All strung
yes,
out.
they do. Right. Right along with the double eight car, I do believe that's Cosmic Storm in the Hellman's Mayonnaise Mobile there on the backstretch. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So, you know, we're talking about fuel mileage here, and I'm right along with my boy Muffin here, and we got what did I say there? 23 to go. Hold on here. Let me figure this one out here. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. We got 22 laps to go, and Muffin has fuel estimate mileage 22 laps. So, you know, I think fuel strategy is going to have a big play on this event tonight, gentlemen. I really do.
And
got him. Got his lap back.
His lap back.
Yeah. Ooh. I think he's over there thinking it's Mardi Gras for him. Congratulations to him, get his lap back. So he's definitely sawing at the wheel here tonight. You know, it's not like it's not an effortless run for him. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what's going on here. I didn't catch the car's number, but I seen the green car. I think it was the 98 car. He kind of checked up there, but was able to save it. Right along with the A car, which would be Sledgehammer, making his debut here with D4C got him. He's a newbie coming along there. Oh, Shattergreen, I apologize there. Oh. Okay, well, so I was corrected on that. Sledge moved up to Cup Series, so congratulations to him. So my mistake there.
Well, right now, Gotham, although he's ahead of J.R. Horn, really needs a caution to come out. That's the only way he can get back in contention as the laps are winding down.
Right. So our leaders are what, the 90 and 3 car? Can you give me a little update on that, maybe?
The number 3 car is the leader, J.R. Horn. The 90 car of D4C Gotham is on the tail end of the lead lap, which he just made back.
All right.
So that is not
3
for
car is going to
position.
dive down. Yeah. So 3 car. He's on the lead lap there and got him in the 90 there. I think they're just. I think these guys are teammates and they're going to work together. Work with each other and then just knock some laps down here. You know what I mean? So let's just see what happens with that situation there.
And one thing that J.R. Horn does not want is caution.
No, and I'm going to tell you right now, eventually it's going to be all bets off. 18 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 18 to go here over at Kansas City. 90's down low on the apron. He got loose. Horn's up on top. Your race leader here.
Oh, Horn got up in the wall just a little bit. I
think he just tail slapped. He's dropped down low on the 90 car, which is almost going a lap down here. He doesn't, Gotham doesn't want to go down a lap. I'm pretty sure that's not a good thing here. For the crowd and Big D.
Well, you never know what can happen.
So hard to get it.
Yeah, he's been doing definitely gonna have to give him the Great Hands Award tonight. So we'll have to just check this out, viewers, and I'm going to ride along with the 3-car here and pan through the field here and let my co-commentators, Big D and Formula Crowd, go at it there and enlighten you guys what's going on here while we're marking down laps. We, ladies and gentlemen, here we have 16 to go.
We got to keep in mind that Gotham, even if he does get passed by J.R. Horn, would be the lucky dog if the caution did come out. However, there are other lap cars or cars to be lapped coming up on J.R. Horn's radar. So Gotham has to be cognizant of that.
Well, right, and I do believe he's going to play it smart. As you see, they're hooked up together, and when he's going to pass that car, he's going to probably block that leader because he knows the leader does not want the caution. So if he plays it right, he'll stay right in front of the leader. So when the leader laps the car, he laps that same car, which keeps him, at the tail end of the lead lap, where he'll get the waiver.
One car in a bit.
Tough day for Heated Snowman. So promising at the start. It just seemed like it didn't go his way today.
Well, it's not like he didn't put no effort in, right along with the 35 car. Mr. Muffin, he's checking his telemetry here on the backstretch. I tell you what, I picked Gotham tonight to be a race winner, but man, Muffin, I can't talk enough about this kid. He's just really stepping up the program here. I'm very impressed with his driving. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 13 to go. All bets are off. I guarantee it, Big D. And they're going to go at it now. What do you think there, Big D and Formula Crowd?
Well, I see more and more lap traffic that our leaders are catching up to. Well, I should say our leader because the Gotham is a lap car or a tail end of lead lap. But that, one little mistake by either J.R. Horn or one of these drivers he's trying to lap, and that could ruin his entire race.
Right along with Gotham.
Well, right.
Gentlemen.
And I do
Go ahead,
believe
Big D.
if you're Horn, you're sitting at the seat. You're just crunching that steering wheel, just hoping, praying that what you're doing is enough for the finish.
Yeah. And, if the caution does come out, then you have to decide, well, do you pit or do you stay out?
I would almost have to think the first 5 drivers would stay out. 6 on, you're gonna go in and get the fresh tires, and hopefully you can get.
I'm sorry, guys. Carry on. I'm just
and
watching
we got
some
the
bump
22
traffic
car
going
now
on
in the
here.
mix of it too.
Augustus is right there.
They passed them both.
If
He
I didn't
must
know
be
about
on
it, sounded like a
fresher
couple
tires.
cars were running. 90's going in. Gotham's going in. It sounded like his motor was cutting out. It sounded like he was running out of fuel. I didn't want to curse him and say anything, but Gotham is in the pits, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, and I have to ask, I think J.R. Horn pitted the same time that Goff did. These drivers, are they not good to go on fuel?
I don't think they are. If
I
Gotham
think
went
he got
in
about half the
and
field
Horn,
it
yeah.
is.
Sounds like the one car spitting and sputtering. Whoo! You know what? Oh my goodness, this is just going to turn things up. It's going to change. Oh my goodness. The drama folds here at Kansas City Motor Speedway. Here, brought to you by D4C Gata or D4C Dual for Cash, along with Chatterbone Game Hosting and Broadcasting, and our commentators, Big D, Inform the Crowd, and myself. So, 10-4 got him. So, back to you guys. Sorry for getting excited here, but I'm going to tell you right now, things are changing up here, gentlemen. One car is in the pit. I think he's... No, he's not. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
No,
guys.
he pitted just a few laps ago, so he's on fresher tires. I really have to wonder if J.R. Horn is going to have to pit. How many laps do we have left?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the backstretch here.
Three is pitting
Three
this
cars
time.
diving to pit. Yeah. Hold on here. I'll give you guys... We have... Drum roll.
What number?
So Redneck Man's going to be your leader, the 78.
From the crowd and Big D, we have 7 to go. We have 7 to go here at Kansas City, so we're definitely getting down to the wire. A car and 3 are in the pit. Synchronized pitting going on here.
And it's kind of funny as I'm looking at the number 78 Redneck Man.
3 car did. I think 3 car did a splash and go. 3 car did a splash and go because he came down the pit. He was in and out real quick. No tires. I think he might have done a half a can. So we're gonna have to go see what kind of epic drama is gonna roll out of here. Go ahead, over to you, Formula.
Well, it's really funny because Big D and I were having our discussion whether you would short pit or what your strategy would be, and I just assumed that whenever J.R. Horn and Gotham and some of the other drivers went on the pit road that they would have enough fuel to make it all the way, and a number of other drivers had stayed out for a few more laps, and so I'm not sure if these drivers who are still out here are going to have to pit, but they're going to run very close.
What's the interval between first and second? Does anybody know?
What? Looks like Caleb Crispin's right behind him in the 19. Yeah, so he is right there. And I think that Redneck Man is definitely feathering the throttle.
I copied that.
Trying to save a little bit of
this
fuel.
is all about saving fuel because, you come in now, it's your day's over. You're 78, what? Run out of fuel or not, you're out there.
6 to go. 6 to go. Six to go. Oh my, this is just getting really, really, really epic, guys. Very, very interesting.
And right now, it looks like Redneck Man's coming up on 5 to go.
Yeah, you almost got to wonder, that second place car, he's probably in the same predicament where he wants to save fuel. So what he's probably going to do is just trail behind, try to get the draft to save the fuel, and then the last lap just go all out and pray and hope for the best, you know?
You think these guys are dumping the clutch to save some fuel?
I would almost guaranteed it. Let that engine come down to an idle with the first part of that turn, and then give it about half throttle to the second part. I remember one time
16 car dropping down.
Oh, and Caleb Crispin looked like he
might have ran out of fuel.
And I can't tell what happened. Well, he was trying to pit, and then he cut back up the track. And right now, Redneck Man is your leader. We'll have to see who's in second place.
I think 16 ran on field.
And we'll have to get. I got so excited there. We'll have to wait and see how many laps are left.
We have 1 to go.
Leader is out of gas.
Leader is out of gas. We'll have to
oh
check and
my
see.
Goodness! 1 to go.
I see the 21 at D4C doing. Coming up, This might be for the lead. I think D4C Dubin has won the
look
races.
at Muffin's
Redneck Man
diving in.
comes across in the 78.
Muffin is coming in.
Dubin was a lap down, so the 78.
35.
It looks
35
like is your
got up to
winner
P4.
of Redneck Man. Wow.
Oh,
a lot of chaos
goodness.
there. What a
Holy
fantastic
Toledo.
performance by
Ladies and
Redneck
gentlemen,
Man.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. I guarantee you, viewers, you're going to stay tuned because we're going to do a post-race interview with there's P1, P2, P3. We're going to get what's on their mind. It's going to be something epic to check out. Stay tuned, viewers. We're going to have Big D and Farm of the Crowd interview these drivers. Definitely an epic situation going here. So stay tuned a little bit here and let these drivers do what they need to do. Get out of their suits, get out of their cars, grab something to drink. Probably run to the restroom real quick, but we're going to have an epic post interview with the top 3 drivers. Stay tuned, drivers. I'm Cyborg, and we'll be right back. Give it a few minutes.
And quite the crazy finish there without the live timing and scoring. A little difficult to tell who won, but looks like Dubin was going to get by him, but he was a lap down. So your winner for today's race is the 78 of Redneck Man. And I tell you, I've seen him run up front almost every race that I've broadcasted here for the D4C All-Star Racing Giveaways Xfinity Series, and I don't think he's ended up in victory lane yet, so he's definitely going to be excited, I would hope, to finally end up in first place in one of these races.
Oh, I guarantee he's going to do the Macaronian dance over that one. I promise you that. I mean,
we'll have to make sure who our second and third place drivers are. Yeah,
so we'll figure that one out. Let me open up this chat party so we can get these gentlemen in here for post-race interview. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to run and go to the restroom real quick because I couldn't leave. I could not leave because it was really epic. So it is journable. So I'll be right back, guys.
And it looks like Gotham was your fastest driver for today's race. And Big D, man, I got to tell you, that was some exciting strategy right there. And, I mean, we talked about it coming on that last pit strategy. Did not think – I just assumed they had enough fuel.
Right, and, those last 2 cars that ran out of fuel, they were battling. They were 1 lap off. Their crew chief right now is going, I miscalculated by 1 lap. Otherwise, we could have won this race because that, he lost it with 1 lap to go. He ran out of fuel. That's heartbreaking. Good strategy, though. And then he had it right and just miscalculated the fuel mileage by 1 lap, Mm-hmm. And you got to wonder if the driver's not saying the same thing. If I would have just let up a little bit more. But as when we used to run those ovals, it's hard to save that fuel when you're there because you're looking at that interval drop from 1.5 down to 1, and you're losing momentum, but you also know that you need to save the fuel, otherwise you're going to run out. But he committed, and you got to give him that,
Yeah, certainly, and we're going to try and get some of our second, third place drivers along with our race winner of Redneck Man in here, and I really can't tell you who placed second or third, Big D. And all that confusion.
No, it was so close with all the 2 cars running out of fuel and the lap cars. I mean, it was just chaotic fun. It's been a while since watched the race that was that close. Yep. You had about 3 different pit strategies going on.
We certainly did, and right now we've got our winner for today's race, Redneck Man, and make sure you got your mic turned on there, Redneck Man, so the viewers at home can hear you. But wow, what a fantastic performance by you. You were running up in front, on and off, it seemed like, during the race, but didn't seem to have the dominant car. Looked like you stayed out there about as long as possible. Was that your strategy going into this race?
No, actually at the beginning of the race, I felt like I'd be lucky to get a top 15. Worked on the car all day, got her dialed in. About the middle of stage 2, I realized I might have a shot at, a decent finish.
I'm back.
And it just happened that I got some luck when
And it does look like he's reconnecting with the chat party right now. You got a copy there, Formula? Hello? I'm here now. Looks like Cyborg's still here. Formula Crowd is Cosmic Storm is disconnected.
Yeah. Right. We're just waiting for Formula Crowd. Cosmic Storm is disconnected. Bear with us, viewers. We got a little technical difficulties with the microphones here. Stay tuned. We'll have post-race interviews here. We'll gather this up. Get these guys in here, viewers. So just bear with us one bit. It's definitely going to be an epic interview here. So hold on there. Message from Redman or Redneck Man, I do believe. Cosmic Storm's tuning in here. So bear with us, viewers. We'll get this figured out here. Redneck Man needs an invite. So whatnot. So just bear with us a little bit here, viewers, and we'll get this sorted out. Formula Crowd's connecting. We got Sparky 1 and Cosmic Star. They connected. So Redneck Man. Does anybody have Redneck Man as a friend? If anything, we can resort this party up, and I can make a new one.
Well, since you're broadcasting, you want me back out and make a new one, invite you in, and we can invite everybody in?